In a world of podcasts, one rises in the night to destroy them all. The elder god in an ocean of noise, the Cthulhu of the airwaves. This is Spoiler Country.
I watched Hunter's Moon.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he told me not to watch. I'm like, I'm going to watch it because it's a werewolf movie, and I always give werewolf movies a chance because I'm always hoping that I'm going to fall into another American Werewolf in London.
Right, right.
Which is so old, and people love the I don't know, like the special effects.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody, like, if you're born in the 90s, you're literally almost 30 years old, and you watch American Werewolf in London, you might be able to appreciate it because maybe you're somebody who loves film, but you're not going to look at those special effects and think they're anything special.
No, they
look really.
I mean, they're special for sure.
Amazing for that time frame.
Yeah.
So Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing.
I love that movie.
I do too.
I think it's so good.
I do too. To me, when he turns into a werewolf and he's that big black hulking with the big ears and everything.
Yeah.
That's the greatest werewolf I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh yeah.
To me, I can't think of anybody else that's done that looks better. You know, Benicio del Toro's looks pretty good because makeup, and they actually won an Academy Award for their makeup and everything.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I was gonna mention that.
But
one.
it doesn't look like Hugh Jackman's looks supernatural.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it looks like it is freaking from hell. You know?
Oh yeah, I've always loved that. I always thought the movie was just so much fun.
Yeah, man. I don't understand I wish they would do another one.
They won't, but I mean, whatever.
I know, but it sucks because it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun,
dude. What isn't he he's Gabriel?
Yeah,
Dracula calls him Gabriel. And I don't know. Is that from the comic books?
Is it from the comic books? What
is that wasn't that a comic book?
I mean, probably. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I love that movie. That was so much fun. It was so much fun.
That whole scene in the Notre Dame
with
him and Dr. Jekyll, with him and Mr. Hyde.
Right.
And he has those things, ring, 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 and he cuts that dude's arm off.
Isn't that Kate Beckinsale in that movie too?
Yep.
Yeah, she's great.
Yep. I mean, they had her wearing that bustier thing the whole time, which looked super uncomfortable.
I mean, it probably was. It's not practical at all.
No, but the vampires looked really cool. Dracula's brides looked really cool. Everything looked visually stunning.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who played Dracula was great.
I thought so.
You know, that the fight scene at the end was awesome. The guy that plays the monk, what's his name? He was in Lord of the Rings.
Oh God, I don't.
It's material. You touch it because they had the antidote for the werewolf venom in that ball with the surrounded by acid.
Right, man. The movie came out in 2004.
Yeah. It's time. It's time.
Yeah, do another one.
Do another one. You know, I don't know. I just love the whole concept. I love the concept of the Roman Catholic Church, you know, having this secret society of police, basically of, you know, secret agents that are hunting down paranormal stuff,
right?
Supernatural stuff. I love that. I mean, I don't know. It checks all the
Kenric boxes.
It does. And Hugh Jackman was great in it. And those freaking dead babies in the sacks was disgusting and awesome. It was an awesome.
Dead babies in a sack will always be disgusting. Just saying.
Yeah. That's what happens when I'm like driving down the road and I see like a duffel bag. And then I pull
over and put babies in it.
Don't be a dead baby. Don't be a dead baby.
I was gonna say you pull over and put babies into it to drop them off.
That's gross, man. No.
You brought it up, not me.
I said don't be a dead baby.
Oh, okay. I just thought, well, where else are you gonna put your dead babies at? I just went way too far. I apologize.
In the vacuum? I don't know. Gross and despicable. We just lost all of our religious viewers.
All one of them. Bye, Tom.
All one of them.
Bye, Tom. See you later.
Sorry. So sorry. What do you think it'd take? What would you do for a second one?
Would I do personally? Nothing. But I mean, I decided.
And if you had to write Van Helsing 2.
Oh, if I was writing it.
Yeah. Huh?
Jeez.
Well, just like high concept, dude. Jesus.
I don't know. I don't remember how the first one ended.
She died. And he's on the ridge and he sees her in the sky, which was kind of cheesy. But Frankenstein, the monster, gets away.
Yeah.
He was a good guy anyways, but he survives. And him and the monk, I can't remember the monk's name because it's literally been like 5 years since I've seen it, go off into the sunset. Presumably on more adventures.
I mean, bringing other monsters into it, and Carl. His name's Carl.
Yeah, Carl. I like the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
No one does the Boogeyman anymore.
And obviously you could bring back Kate Beckinsale's character as a bad guy.
What? Why would you do that?
Because why not?
How would you do that? Make her like she'd turn into a vampire?
Yeah. You
saw her in the thing with her family, all happy and gone. How would you?
Movie magic.
Movie magic.
It's been 15 years. Nobody's gonna remember that. They'll just do whatever they want.
Oh yeah, that's true. No one will remember it.
It'll just be you going, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Who are they? I think, you know what? I said the Boogeyman. Did you ever notice like every Boogeyman show? Okay. Ghostbusters, the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters. Straczynski, who we've had on the show, Michael J. Straczynski, and you should read his book.
It's an amazing book.
Becoming Superman. So good. Yeah. That guy's had crazy life. Wrote a ton of the original episodes.
Yeah.
He did, I think it's the second or third episode, he did the Boogeyman.
Yep.
And it was a cool concept, obviously in a cartoon form, so it wasn't like highbrow or anything like something you put in a movie. Maybe you would. I don't know. Maybe you could, but you could flesh it out. My point is this. He made the Boogeyman something that could be like touch and feel and you know what I mean? Not so esoteric. And every time I've seen movies that delve around the Boogeyman concept, they always try to do this psychological thing.
Yeah.
They try to make it as scary as possible. And I get why, because that's supposed to be super scary for kids. You know what I mean? That's right. Like Boogeyman in the closet or like that. But I feel like with Van Helsing, you could do it and do it more of a tactile
Boogeyman.
Yeah, exactly. And it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, he wrote 8 episodes of that show.
Oh, only 8? I thought he did a lot more.
Sorry, 13. He wrote 13 of them total.
Yeah, but it was all in the first season, right?
Yeah, yeah. He wrote, yeah, and he wrote a bunch of He-Man and She-Ra.
Yeah.
And he wrote almost all of Babylon 5.
Yeah. Well, that guy is super prolific.
Yep. He wrote 34 episodes of, or whatever, 30 or 20 episodes of Jeremiah. I mean, he's so prolific. He writes so much shit.
Yeah. Not shit.
Good stuff. He's a cool guy. He's got Becoming Superman is such a good book. It was such a fun read. You learned so much about him as a person and like his process and like all this crazy shit that happened to him in his life.
Yeah. Yeah. Not all of it good.
No, most of it not good.
Yeah. It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What else? Who else could they do for
a bad guy?
Van Helsing too.
Fuck it.
Can you? Could he fight Cthulhu? I mean, he is an archangel, so I guess if anybody can, it'd be an archangel. It plays, man. Do it. Plays. Do it. There you go. I like it.
Or they make a Cthulhu movie, and he just happens to show up to fight him. They market it as Cthulhu, but then here's Hugh Jackman as Van Helsing. Oh my God, it's a sequel.
Did you play the video game?
No, I didn't.
From the movie? It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's really just hit buttons and go.
Oh yeah. And those I love button masher, like side scrolling, side scroller games or.
I love side scrolling games. There's not enough of them. Yeah. They are like a full on art form to me, especially ones that are done well and super fun.
Yeah. Platform games.
Yeah.
I love platformers. I don't care for MMOs too much anymore. They're kind of boring. I don't care for battle royale games like Fortnite. I don't like online games too much, mostly because I just don't like people who play online because they're all dickwads.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of really good games. And I'm probably not the best one to say this. I don't play a lot of games. Yeah. But there's not a lot of games that come out that grasp my attention enough to want to play them.
100%. I'm the same way. And I was an old school gamer because I'm of the generation that really was the first games to come home.
Yeah.
You know, Atari at first, but I was a little young on Atari, just a sconch. Yep. You know, I loved it. I loved playing it, but I was like 5.
Yeah.
So you love playing it, but it's not the same. But when Nintendo came out, I was 10.
Yeah.
And that changed everything. And so we always had a video game system in the house. We always had a computer in the house playing video games off of PCs, like TI, Texas Instrument, and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, we always had a Nintendo, and we got a Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. And, you know, so I loved games. I used to call the Nintendo hotline when I got stuck in Castlevania 2.
Nice.
You know, and I played Zelda, and I played all of them. You know, I even played the Goonies.
Really?
Which was terrible. You know, I had a buddy that had E.T. and that was a terrible game.
Oh, on the Atari? Oh my god!
Yeah,
so bad.
It was you just didn't understand what to do.
Did you ever play the Superman game for Atari?
No,
it's just as bad.
Is it really?
I have a copy of it over there on my Superman case, but it's so bad.
I think with the E.T. one, I think you can watch it online. The guy that wrote the game, and it was basically they came in and said, you have like very limited time to get this out.
Yeah.
Like it was like August and they wanted it out by, you know, for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he was like, what?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Hey. Yeah. So yeah, kind of lost track of my thoughts. That's what the tangent is.
It's a very random episode, dude.
I know. We're a little
most random of randoms.
You know what it is though, is because we just had that whole thing with the Loki episode 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it kind of takes you out of doing anything else after that.
True. And we also just did a tot last week too. So
did we?
Tot 23, yeah.
Oh.
The one that comes out on Thursday this week. So those listening, it'll be Thursday like 5 weeks ago.
Right. But there's some gems in this episode. Don't deny it.
I'm not denying
babies. No. You know.
Yeah, dead babies in duffel bags.
Van Helsing 2. It's coming.
This
you heard it here, folks. Van Helsing 2 is happening.
We got the exclusive. He fights Cthulhu. Yeah. Yeah.
Fights Cthulhu. I'm telling you.
Yeah. The title of this episode is going to be Tot 24, Van Helsing and Dead Babies in Duffel Bags.
There you go. Dude.
Boom.
Dude, Van Helsing 2 could be start just like he did with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He fought Hyde at the beginning, so he can fight the boogeyman at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Like a child's going to sleep. Van Helsing's in the corner, shrouded in darkness. And then, you know, the closet door opens, and then you see a hand come out, like a green hand, and then Van Helsing's all cuts off the freaking hand, just like in Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yep.
And then, you know, and then freaking takes him out, and then, and then
he finds the boogeyman's duffel bag full of dead babies.
Yep. And then the father comes in, and Helsing jumps out the window, and you hear him go, ah! There you go.
As if it's a normal. This is a comedy movie now.
That's what happens in the first one. Remember, Hyde falls off Notre Dame, turns into Dr. Jekyll on his way down, hits the ground, dead. The sheriff comes over, Helsing, and it unfurls the wanted poster, and it shows Helsing. They can literally do the same thing with because it's been so long, it would be hilarious. And then, but his big bad is Cthulhu as opposed to Dracula.
I like it. I'm on board. I'm as the owner of this studio, co-owner of the studio with you. I greenlight this movie.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
We have a budget of $20.
Is convince Hugh Jackman.
So everybody tweet Hugh Jackman and tell him, hey,
these guys have a great idea.
Boogeyman Boogaloo, come on.
Van Helsing 2, Boogeyman Boogaloo.
I like it. All right, there you go. Van Helsing 2, the Boogeyman and Cthulhu 2, or whatever. I don't know, dude. I'm in.
Van Helsing 2, Cthulhu and the Boogeyman Boogaloo.
There you go. Perfect. Ship it.
Oh my god.
Spaghetti. And we're back.
That's right. We are back. Back in the saddle again. Well, I hope you guys really, really enjoyed that as much as we did making it for you. And if you like what you heard and you want to hear more, you got to go check out spoilerverse.com, because at spoilerverse.com we have a plethora amazing directors and artists of all walks of life, and editors and writers, and oh my god, are you a lover of comic books like we are? Then there's so many amazing people from the comic book world over at spoilerverse.com, and I highly implore you to go there and check it out.
Yeah, and while you're there, you can check out all the other podcasts on our network, like Bridges and Geekdoms and Funny Book Forensics and Haphazard Adventures and Nerds from the Crypt and so many more.
Misery
we put out
Point
episodes
Radio.
all the time. Go check all of them out. And check out all of the reviews and previews and articles we have going up every single day for you. Every day on Spoilerverse.com for you to check out and to read and to love and to like and to comment. We have a store link. If you want to help support the site, you can do it two ways. One, go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/spoilercountry, or go to our store link in the middle of the site there and get a t-shirt, a face mask, a hoodie, something, look fly as hell, and help support the site when you do that, because we get $1 or $2. And, maybe you want to talk to us. If you do, you can do it obviously on all the socials, but if you go to scpod.us/Discord, you can join our public Discord server and come chat with us all day long.
I couldn't say it better myself, dude.
There you go.
You just mouthed out a ton of information at once, and really, I hope you guys enjoy what you're hearing, because we're working our butts off to bring it to you.
We are.
I guess there's only one left thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. There's only one left thing left to do.
What's that?
In an oceans of podcasts,
We are Cthulhu.
as Cthulhu compels you to
Open the mind.
and read more.
Spaghetti.